So the word of the day is acceptance. Acceptance is to take people or a subject as the way that it is. Hi, my name is Samantha and welcome back to another video with Elephmyrrh, and today I'm going to be talking about acceptance and how to be more accepting of other people, and this will also help with having a sense of self-forgiveness with yourself if you're somebody that is struggling with self-forgiveness. Now, acceptance, when we don't have acceptance of yourself or other people, we tend to view things as the villain or the hero, which basically are two sides of the same coin. To not accept someone as the way they are, you're either taking on the side of the villain or the hero. And what I mean by this is when you judge someone or you have a hard time accepting someone as the way that they are, obviously you have a good reason for it, but it is very helpful to let people be the way that they are so that you don't have so much resistance. When we put resistance on a subject or something within ourselves, we are putting a lot of energy into stopping something. So we're putting more energy on something that we could be focusing on something else. Resistance as in, I don't want this person to make me feel a certain way, or I don't want this individual to make me feel or mean something negative about me. Oftentimes we don't let people be who they are because we think it means something negative about us. However, if you were to take out a person that is, let's say, the villain and you're the hero, then you're not going to have so much of an effort in making somebody mean something negative about you. So this is very helpful also when it comes to people, as well as having a positive relationship with yourself. It's very difficult to have a positive relationship with yourself when you are in a state of lack of self-forgiveness, and this just means that you don't forgive something that has happened to you, or an event in your life that has happened and you feel like you are to blame for it. People are very dynamic and multidimensional. So the person that you were then is not the same person that you are now. People have many different sides to them. So people have a really hard time letting go of an event or something that happened, or they feel the cause of something, so they put the blame on themselves. So it's very difficult to have a positive relationship or accept themselves. And this is a really hard state to be in because you're always in a sort of resistance. So it is very helpful to obviously let go, but obviously to let go of something that you've been holding on for a very long time is extremely difficult. So it is very helpful to visualize what it would be like if you were to let something go, or to let a negative aspect within your life go. And this will help evolve your journey along within acceptance. So personal questions that I like to ask myself is, what would it be like if I were to let this specific blank go, or this specific subject go? How would I treat other people? How would people treat me? How would my life change? How would I interact with other people? And what positive emotion or subject would I put in place if I were to let go of this specific subject or event? This will help your journey along with acceptance of yourself as well as other people, because then you will have a less likely amount of time to project your pain onto other people. It's very helpful not to label yourself as either good or bad, because then you're going to make decisions based on how you feel about yourself. So if you feel that you're always the hero all the time, and you see somebody that doesn't measure up with the hero, you're more likely going to be judging them and also placing your insecurities onto other people. So if I find myself coming in contact with a person that is not like me, or I feel that should make different decisions and I have a hard time accepting them, I always like to step back and take I look at this person and ask myself, am I viewing myself as more of the villain, or am I viewing myself more as the hero? So people are both, because we have the potential to be both. However, it is a daily choice to take which side you would like to be on. So this could include, everybody has negative thoughts or dark thoughts, and it's very normal human experience. However, some people like to take the darker road because that's what resonates with them. So when it comes to acceptance, it's really, really helpful to take yourself out of these two personas. And persona is just basically an image that you present to the world in order to avoid something. So also, when I find myself personally judging someone else, or thinking that they should be making different choices, or they should be more like me, or they should be more like this person, or I always like to take into consideration when I'm having these thoughts, what personally am I avoiding? Because it's very easy for us to point the finger at other people, but when we are avoiding a specific emotion or experience that we don't want to accept about ourselves, we tend to want to avoid it. So I always like to ask myself, what am I avoiding? And it will become more about me and less of the other person. Acceptance just has to do with leaving things the way that they are and having things play out the way that they are, because it will be less stressful when you just let people be themselves and present themselves as the way that they are. When people are not kind or loving or generous, or they don't present a lot of positive traits to the world, it means that someone along the lines, or they have a belief that they are not safe if they do not present these specific qualities. Everybody has a giving nature and a positive nature and a loving nature. However, people that don't love themselves have a harder time presenting these qualities because they feel like they're not safe. They view these qualities as a weakness or a negative, so they will present other qualities because they feel safer that way. When people are around other people that they feel that they can present themselves to, present their authentic selves to, they are more likely to present those positive qualities. So when it comes to healing and self-forgiveness, it is very important and extremely helpful to be around people that you feel safe around, or you feel like you can be yourself around, because you're more likely to know that, being loving and positive and embracing the positive qualities about you is going to be a much more loving and easier journey within your life. And so it's really helpful to be around people that accept you the way that you are, and that help you bring out the best in yourself. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope this was helpful to anyone. I got the intuitive feeling that I should do a video today on acceptance and self-forgiveness. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.